So the first question I ask anyone is, how's everything going in your world? Not just your music life, but also your personal life as well.
Hey, it's a rough week, man. I don't know. Not great, I guess. I don't know. Existentially, big picture, it's fucked. But
That's not good.
personally, my life is going okay, and I'm thankful for that. And that's, what else? What can you say? Like every tinfoil hat thing that like people made fun of each other for years, I made fun of people for. It's like all real all of a sudden. So I don't know. We're in a really fucking shitty spot, and I just want to dissociate and ignore it all, but it's hard to.
Well, the good news is the album comes out in a few days.
That is good news, and hopefully this can be a distraction for some people, because we're just trying to party till the end of the world, anyways. So let's fucking maybe we're here, like let's go.
Yeah. How do you feel now that it's like completed and done and the release date comes in a few days?
Well, we recorded this before the pandemic. Is the real
Oh,
talk.
wow.
We had some, pandemic happened, everything shut down. It wasn't a good time to put it out. We had personal live stuff, me and Amy, that came up, and we got back together, and we're doing it again. So here we go.
Oh, wow. So did you like, was the whole album done before COVID
Oh
started?
yeah, absolutely.
So what's
Mixed,
it like?
mastered.
Wow. So what's it like coming out like all these years later?
It's we're older, and it is what it is, and we had a good time before, and we have a good time again. Because that's the only thing that Kallohonka is about, is having a good time and forgetting the rest of everything else.
That sounds like what a lot of people need right now, honestly.
It's a bad time to promote a record, and I don't really care about fucking money or anything stupid like that, but if we can bring some happiness to some people in this fucked up time of this world, that's all we want to do.
Yeah, well, I think you definitely achieved that for sure. Since it was written so long ago and you've had time, I guess, to think about it, is there anything about the album that you would change?
Um, you can always nitpick, but this is kind of a fast and loose band. Most of the songs were improvised in the jam room, and you know, we beg the question: what if we just don't say no to anything? And this is where we are. So,
Mm-hmm.
I am very proud of the record, and I stand by it to this day. So we're putting it out. So, yeah, I love it, and the fact that we had some amazing guests on there really makes it come home a little bit. Yeah,
So it sounds like the band's just all about like fun, like being spontaneous and just, having fun during the jamming section. Is that accurate?
absolutely. We're just all. I mean, I started this band a long time ago, like at 2018 or 19 something. No, way before that. 12 years ago would have been 2014. With my one of my best friends, Eric Godin. We did it just to hang out with each other and have a good time. And we were in
Yeah.
a weird grind band together back in like the early aughts or mid aughts.
Mm-hmm.
And we'd been friends since high school. We were roommates. And shit got weird. And then we started a band together because, fuck being weird with each other. Let's have a good time.
So what's the creative process like when you were creating the album with that kind of, free spiritness?
I mean, it's exactly that. You get in a room and you play some fucking riffs, and that's it. Done. We did not put a lot of thought into this. I mean, I love what we did, but it's an exasperation of stupidity and excellence and fun at the same time, and that's the only thing that I want to do anymore.
I mean, that's fun. It takes the pressure off too. It's just stress free.
Sure. I mean, over since being a band, like we've had, let's see, we're on drummer number 4, and we didn't even have a guitar player for the first, like, I don't know, 6 years, 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
We're on our second singer. I'm the only original one left. But it's just we're just having fun. Like the human minutia gets to you, but we try to rise above and just keep going. And it's about having a good time. If we get too fucking into the personal garbage, then it's just not fun anymore. You got to take care of your
Yeah.
friends, of course, and respect their stuff. But this is about having fun. And if it's not fun, there's no point in doing it. And I'm glad we're doing it again. I'm very pumped about it.
Well, awesome. So for people who aren't familiar, can you kind of explain like what slug metal is? Because I know metal has so many like break off branches nowadays.
So like sludge metal's like if you like do way too much and then listen to sludge metal, and that's what it sounds like while you're on. This is what that is. Like if
So
you're
it's a
like
good
about,
time.
if you're like on your way into a K hole and you're listening to like I Hate God or something, this is it. This is what it sounds like in my head, or at least I don't know. One time I turned into an Art Deco building, so I can fathom some slugs too.
Yeah. So for the album, it's called Laser Blood. Does it kind of function as like a concept album, or is it more like a collection of like a sonic experiment?
Oh, it's definitely just nonsense. Like it's just chaos and nonsense only. Like that's all we want to be is wild and weird and wonderful. So,
Do you think you'll accomplish that in this album?
I mean, I think we did. Not to be too cocky about it, but I'm proud of it. Especially track 6. That's like my favorite song. Psychic Surgery. I love that track. I'm very proud of it. It took. I wrote that original that lick when I was 14 in high school for like a music
Wow.
theory class, and it turned into a very cool song with a lot of my very good friends, not the ones even the bands, the guests on it were all amazing. So it's a very chaotic.
And how did you get for the title Laser Blood? Like, where did that idea come from?
Oh, it's nonsense. I don't know. It's like Burroughs cut up, so it's just throw darts at a dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Riff jokes.
Did it come from anything though? Like, what did anything kind
That
of
has
just?
not rooted in reality in any way, shape, or form. Nope.
Well, I guess it's good to just kind of just be really free spirited with everything if you're gonna be, have a fun album.
Yeah, well, I mean, the live show is pretty wild. We used to, we threw RB sandwiches out, we thrown spaghetti out, we thrown taco pizza corn dogs out, we've had people dressed up as RB sandwiches. There's been, we had a regular nudist that would just show up to the shows and be naked on stage with us, unplanned, very often. um, and why not? Who cares if somebody's naked? I don't give a shit. Dude. Like whatever.
So it sounds like it's just a bunch of randomness, fun, good time the whole way through, whether it's in an album or on a live show.
Absolutely.
You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, we try to keep some surprises. I'm more about the surprises than the rest of the band is these days, but we keep it going. There will always be surprises at our shows for sure, and it's just like it's a thing to behold because we do costumes and masks and the whole thing, and it's just kind
Hmm.
of a wild time.
And I know you said the album just kind of was like fun, like sporadically came together. Is there any seriousness at all in the entire album?
No, why? No, absolutely not.
I don't know
Period.
if you ever
No,
want
a
to say
hard
it
no.
without.
No, the world is too fucked up, and I don't want to. I was in Dead to a Dying World. It was a very serious, sad band, and
Mhm.
it's depressing. I mean, I'm fucking. Who doesn't have a depression? But like, I don't want to. I do like. I still love DSPM and that kind of crust and stuff,
Mhm.
but I'm tired. I just want to have a good time.
Yeah.
Maybe I would like to do maybe a dungeon synth medieval project or something, but that might be a little sad. But also, it's got to have hope. It has to
Yeah.
have hope these days. because everything sucks.
Yeah, I think having a little bit of hope, maybe like some people see this album as, hey, I just need an escape from reality, and it gives them hope to just move forward.
I'm using it for escapism, so I hope if it gets to three other people and they can escape, that's this reality right now, then that's good.
For sure. Do you remember which song was written first on the album?
The first song, they were written in order.
Oh, okay. Did you kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
build off the first one, or was like each individual one kind of just like its own separate thing?
They're all their own separate thing. They're all just the chaos of the moment when we got together to write them. In the studio we added stuff that made sense, but
Mm-hmm.
the raw tracks of the bass, drums, and vocals are as written. Like they're what they were after the second day we played them.
So, which song would you say is like the heart of the album?
Again, I think it's Psychic Surgery. I think it's number six. But it's hard to say the heart of the album because it kind of goes all over the place in many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
There's grind, there's sludge, there's a little bit of jazz, there's a little bit of Diamanda Galas in there. Like we kind of, and there's a little bit of like dumbass '70s rock. Like it's all over the place. So we're just trying to have a good time and play what we like to play. And if people like it, that's awesome. And if you can escape yourself for 10 minutes and listen to this fucking record, cool. If you can escape yourself for 10 minutes and come see us play, cool. Let's do that. Let's get out of our minds for a minute.
I
Yeah.
agree. Sometimes it's nice to just escape and listen to an album and kind of just be lost in it and not have your
Yeah.
phone or any distractions.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. That's what being a music fan is, right?
For sure. So, what song would you say that you're most excited for people to listen to?
Uh, I mean, but yeah, besides Psychic Surgery, I really like. I mean, I like the first one. I think the first song that we wrote really stands for what Kallohonka is about. It's just fucking wild and weird and fun. And you know, sure, some of the songs are about heavy topics like reprogramming your brain or aliens or
Yeah.
cults and stuff. But you know,
What do you
it's serious. It's serious. This is why what I meant to say. It's all very serious. We're a serious band, and I don't know.
What do you hope that people kind of take away when they listen to it?
I don't want them to take anything away. I want them to enjoy it in the moment and not ever think about it again. If they want to listen to it a second time, badass.
Yeah. Well, like you said, there's a little bit of everything in here, and I think that's what makes it really good is because it's like you hear the sludge, you hear some jazz, you hear it's not just one thing, it's a bunch of things, and I think that's what brings it kind of together.
It's fucking slug metal, man. I don't know what else to say. I love slugs. I like squids. I like slimy beings. So that's about it. Like if you're not going to be slimy, what else are you going to be?
Not slimy, I guess.
Oh, that's a horrible way to go. I've driven through the goddamn desert too many times to not be slimy.
And I know
I
you talked
hate time
about
in the desert. Oh, sorry. Go
yeah.
ahead.
I know you talked about like the shows being really fun, really random. Is there anything on the books for any live shows?
All right, we have the release show on the 13th in Dallas, double wide, and we're putting together it looks like it's going to be through the south and to the northeast. It's only be limited dates, maybe like 5 days, the beginning of
Mm-hmm.
April. Definitely New Orleans, definitely Atlanta, definitely New York. Trying to add two more very last minute. If anybody wants to jump in, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to do a little bit of a little tour around this, and then we're trying to go to Australia at the end of the year. If America's allowed to go anywhere, if Americans aren't allowed to leave the country after this week, real
Well, I
talk.
know Australians don't always get a lot of bands. Like sometimes they get passed over, so I know they're always excited when people want to play there.
Yeah, sure. And I like playing small. I love playing small, medium stuff, especially in the South. We're from the South. Dallas
Yeah.
is the South. I live in Brooklyn now, but I just moved here. Um, and like bands for a long time would skip Dallas because Texas is a nightmare to tour. Everything's so far away; it's really hard to do.
Hmm.
Especially if you're from out of the state, nobody gets it right ever. I've never seen anybody ever get it right that didn't live here. Live there. I guess I'm not there right now. Clearly.
Is there any other places that you want to play? I know you mentioned like a few shows here and then maybe Australia after.
I would love to do Europe again if that's in the cards. Europe always takes care of you if you're a artist. Period. I mean, they just have budgets for that, which we
Yeah.
don't have. Here it's like two drink tickets and get the fuck out. Here's $11, and over there, you get 400 or 500 bucks in a place and three meals every day. It's great.
Very different then.
Well, we can't even fund public radio in this country, so who gives a shit? But I don't want to talk about bad stuff. I want to talk about good stuff, um, which is having a good time and listening to music that makes you feel good and fuck the motherfuckers.
Don't worry about people who like bother you, I guess. Like just be in the moment, get off your phone for a second, listen to an album.
Yeah, I mean, and the whole world's on fire, so that's not great. But again, I got to stay off of this. It's been in my head all week because we're fucked. But I'm trying to stay positive. I'm really trying. I hope everyone out there that is watching this, it's gonna be okay. I Yeah, it's gonna be okay. I hope. I hope it's gonna be okay.
I think things will be okay. We're all in it together if it's not, so
Yeah, that's right. We all have to be in it together. If it's not, everyone remember that. Yeah. Okay.
So here's a fun little question for you. If this album had to be either in a game or a movie, what would you choose?
Oh, definitely a movie. I play a little Elden Ring, but like that wouldn't be appropriate. uh, I definitely think a movie. It'd have to be like a chaotic, early '90s style movie. But we'd be into it. Let's go. Hit us up, movie producer people.
What movie would you want it to be? Like it could any existing movie.
Oh, if I had to pick an existing movie for that to be in, um, shit. Well, hold on.
There's a lot of good 90s movies.
Probably like something like Slacker, Richard Linklater, or you know what? Hackers. Hackers be sick.
Yeah, that would be I think
Yeah, hackers would be very sick. I feel like if we just added a drum machine, sorry Zach, we could be cyberpunk as fuck. So
for sure.
yeah,
Well, like I said, I think it would work really well. That movie is like really fun, and I think this album definitely is fun. So I think it would definitely work together well.
I think it'd be a great time. Let's go back in time and get them to do that. How do you? Which billionaire do you call for time travel? Do they have a time travel billionaire yet?
I don't know.
What?
Conspiracy theorists say we do, but it hasn't been proven yet. So
Like that? Have we gotten any like megafauna back yet? Did they actually do it? They did a dire wolf, right? That's it.
yeah, I think so.
Give me a woolly mammoth or a tiger, a saber tooth, and then let's get on the instead of like spying on your own people and turning them into robots. Let's go with the fucking time travel, bro.
Yeah, that can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how far we go back. We don't want
Oh yeah, you know what? Never mind. Billionaires don't do time travel. Don't do it. I changed my mind. Stick to the megafauna, but not the surveillance shit. Okay.
And then one last question about this album. If you had to pick three emojis to describe this album to someone who hasn't heard it, which three would they be?
Oh, explosion. Oh no, wait, explosion.
Just because it's wild or crazy or
I mean, well, okay, wait. Is there a slug one? Because we'll do slug.
maybe like a snail, I think.
Okay, so whatever. I don't care. Slimy boy, comes out in the wetness. I'm into it. It's a good boy. Um, yeah. So let's do snail, tornado, lightning bolt. Done.
Awesome. I do have one last question here for you. For anyone
No.
who wants to listen to this album or go see you at one of the shows, what would you like to say to them?
Let's have a fucking good time. Come out. We will make sure you have a good time. Let's go.
And there's lots of randomness and surprises at shows, right? So it makes you want to come out more.
Absolutely. You never know what's going to happen at a Kallohonka show.
There's always fun. And for anyone interested, I'll leave all the links below because it makes it super easy for you guys to click on it. Again, the album name is Laser Blood and it comes out on the 13th, so you guys do have to wait a few days to listen to it. But once it comes out, you should definitely take a listen.